how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you a very simple, easy cornrow style using the feed-in braids, but it's going to be the invisible stitch method. And we'll go first by showing you how I deep moisturize her hair with aloe vera, avocado or avocado pear, and some essential oils. I'll be right back. I'll wait for you to watch that video. I'll be right back and I'll show you the materials we're going to be using for today. Don't forget to like,
share,
and subscribe. We'll be right back. So this I have here is one avocado, one aloe vera plant or aloe vera leaf, and then I added some essential oils. So I just wanted to show you what the consistency looks like. So I'm going to use this as a hair mask or a conditioner for our hair, and then tomorrow we're going to put the hair in cornrow. I just wanted you to see what this looks like. So I'm just going to try and sieve it and see if there's any residue. That way, if there was any lump in the aloe vera plant or in the mixture, then the lump is not stuck in the hair. So that is why I'm passing it through a sieve.
And if I let you go,
and this is in the color 2T 1B rose gold. So the tip is rose gold. She's just requesting just a few cornrows so that when she's in the water, she doesn't have to deal with a lot of hair and drying time. I'm going to be using a coconut milk leave-in conditioner and
Olive Miracle braid spray.
And then we're going to be using foam wrap, and then I'm going to be braiding with gel, and of course you need some combs and a scrunchie. So we're going to start first by applying leave-in conditioner. So even if we did a deep conditioning, you want to make sure you do not comb the hair dry. So we're going to zoom in a little bit and just get it started. So we're just going to be doing maybe 6 or 8 cornrows. So I'll just show you 1 or 2 how to do the feed in so that the stitches doesn't show, and then the remaining one I can fast forward it. So we'll start by sectioning the hair. So if you want to do 6, make sure you section the hair before you start. If you're doing 8, also section it. So to do 8, we start by sectioning into 2 parts like so. Okay, and then each part we're going to section into 4. So I'm just trying to make sure it's close. Okay, then this is one part again. You section that first into another 2. Okay, and each of these will also be sectioned into 2 again. So this way half gives you 4, and the next one will also be 4. So you can see this is 4. So each of them will give us 4. So each of them will give us 4. So you can always adjust the size just so that they look almost equal. So they should be close enough to equal. So now to do this feeding, you're going to start with very small hair, and then you increase as you go. So you start with very small like so. So she's going to give me the hair. I'll just tell her to increase when I'm ready to increase. So that is it. And then to section your hair, if you're trying to figure out the middle, make sure you use the bridge of your nose here. That will give you the middle of the hair. So the middle of her hair here, using the bridge of the nose, you just come here like this. The middle should be somewhere around there. So that way you have a fair amount on both sides instead of having it very unequal. So the middle of her hair will be somewhere here. Usually I have a big mirror in front of me so I can really get where the middle is. So the middle will be around there. Okay, so now we're going to start with the first one. So of course we want 4, so if we half it here and half again, the first one will start here. So usually when you section, the beginning part here is wider, but when you're coming towards the end, then the bottom is smaller because the nape of your neck is smaller than the top, or it's more narrow than the top is wide. So you see how I section that now? So make sure your lines are straight. Okay. So when you're satisfied, we're going to use some shine and jam. That helps to just define your part properly. So I'm using the apple shine and jam. So you just take a little bit and first of all put on your part. and then you put some on the hair on both sides. Now after putting your jam, you can go back with your comb to ensure that you catch even the small pieces. So this will help you really see your sections properly. And then of course you can always hold the remaining ones so that they don't come into what you're braiding. So now that I have it well sectioned, I'm going to add more shine and jam. So add to both sides of the hair. And now we're going to comb and just make sure it is well distributed into the hair. Now that that is done, you just use your comb and section a little bit out. That is going to be your start. And some of you like to part here into two and take from both sides. Usually I won't do that if I'm doing smaller braids. Only when I'm doing really big braids. That way you can take from both sides. So we're going to start with a small size like so. And what you want to do is start to braid just like a regular cornrow. So I split one into two. So I've split this end into two. I don't know if you can see that. So then I put my finger through this so that I have 3 strands. And we'll start with this first one here. So you just start it as regular cornrow. And just go a few times there to anchor that braid. So once you feel that your braid is secured, you are ready to add. So now when you are adding, for the old method we used to add over, but for this new one you're going to add in between your thumb and your first finger here. So you're going to add in between your hand here and grip it, and then come back to continue your cornrow, ensuring that you are holding the addition. So you're just going to keep adding like that. So the next one I'll add it again into my hand and then continue to braid. So I'll just ensure I'm taking only small hair at a time while I'm adding. So in between there. So what this does is that it hides the feed in. It doesn't show where you fed it in. If you watch my other video, that one was the traditional method, so it shows you where the hair is being fed in, and that is the way we used to do it before. So as you can see, you don't see where the feeding is going in. So depending on the size of the cornrow, you can decide to increase. For this one, since we are doing just a small size, I'm not increasing it much. So as you're going, make sure you remove the smaller hair strands coming in. And the avocado really makes the hair really soft. The avocado and aloe vera combination with the essential oils. So we're going to keep going until we get to the end. And then I'll show you one more time, and then I'll fast forward the remaining one. So you can see I'm braiding a few times before I add again, because I want to keep the length. So always estimate with the amount of hair you have That way, that's fine. You don't use so much hair when you don't want to. So we're going to braid this all the way to the end. So as you can see, you cannot see where the hair was fed in. So that is why it's invisible. And then what I like to do is add a little bit more of my shine and jam here, just so that the hair is tucked in properly. All done, and as you can see, you can't see the feed in. So we are all done for today. As you can see, it was really quick, really nice and easy. And then you cannot see the feed ins. That way it looks like you just have all your hair cornrowed with no extensions added. And the color is very gorgeous. I just simply sealed the ends with my foam wrap, and then I sprayed her hair with just regular braid spray. You want to make sure you use this every day for both the scalp and the braids themselves. So
Thanks for joining us today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you can be alerted for new videos weekly.
until next time, have a blessed and wonderful day. See ya.